Oh, can we do camera settings? Settings. Edit. No. How do I do? I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah, coming out with that for everybody.
Yeah. Saturday evening live. Let's go, dude. Also, let's get some music on. We do. Why is it? Why is it doing this, dude? Oh. Whoa. Oh, it smells bad here. All right. We be bowling. We be bowling. Okay. Let's see what's up. Step. 2 likes, let's go. Jesus. Get it in here. You doing? You doing? Go for it. Listen. Marshall, what's that? Yeah. Marshall, take that. Hey. Ooh. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of this whole portrait. Is there a way for this? Let's see. Excuse me. Saturday evening, we be chilling. No. Let's do this. Let's do this, Doug. Let's do this. Let's do this. We coming. We be vibing. We chillin'. All right, who do we got in the chat right now? Saturday night, we be chillin'. Yep. I have to make a promo. I have to send that to. Let's see what I can do with this. Save this. And then this, we will airdrop this to my computer. We will airdrop this. Here we go. I have another super match coming up this upcoming weekend. Big name. I gotta make the promo like as we speak. Big super match. Yo, what's up, boss? Thanks for tuning in. It's funny. I made an Instagram post yesterday saying, when is everyone available the most? Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday evening? And I'm 2 for 2 so far. We're going yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So we'll see what's up. Yeah. Just chilling out for the evening, dude. Yeah. But I have a super match coming up. That's it's actually the same day. It's the same day as the tournament. So We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make the. I'm gonna try something here. You're gonna try something. I gotta make this promo design, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Where is downloads? Nope. All right, let's do this again. Let's do this again, dude. MacBook. Let's send it. Okay, downloads. We good. Do this. No. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right, where are the downloads at? Right here. I just don't know how this is going to turn out, though. Oh no. You know what? This might work though. Just. Man, why? But why? Evel, thanks for tuning in though. I appreciate it. How's the evening going? Let's do this. Come on. How is the evening going? Why is this not working? We'll try this. What do we have photos? And we're gonna flip this horizontal, dude. There we go. All right, let's do this. Ukrainian national champ. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So I have I guess I'll just announce it now. I have a super match against a 17-year veteran who was previous Russian and Ukrainian national champ. So big deal, very big deal. Yes. This upcoming weekend. Now, I would say from like it's somewhat superficial. I mean, we're doing the tournament, and then post-tournament, we're doing the super match. So we'll see. But if you guys know if you guys know someone by the name of Alex Toproll, that's the guy. Yeah. I'm trying to make the promo now. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. I don't want it to be too cheesy. Yeah. But evil. Do I say evil or should I say evil? Like, what's the proper way of me doing this? Of me saying it. Let's go. Let's get this thing. I want to do a versus. Same weight. He is the same weight. No, he's not the same weight. He is actually a lot smaller than me, but he's so strong. So I might get smacked. But if you look up someone by the name of Alex Kurdyukov, that's who we're dealing with. Alex Kurdyukov. He also, to give you an idea, he has a win against Engin in 2015. So that's like the level we're talking. Yeah, big deal. Let's get one sec. I'm looking for like a versus poster that would be decent. Like something something good. What could work? What could work? I don't like the I'm not too sure. Maybe this? Maybe it's just like yeah. Yeah, same weight for sure, dude. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So what is going on? Who do we got in the chat? Who do we have in the chat? Who do we have in the chat? Who do we have in the chat? Let's go. Let's go. Like the video if you're in here currently. Let's get this thing going. I'm wondering if I should post it on Instagram as well. Should we really what are you making is the real question. Thank you for the like. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. You know I don't have a lot going on when I decide to go live on a Saturday night. Oh jeez. I gotta find. Oh, here we go. Uploads. Let's do this. And then we'll get him in here. We need background removers on both of these. There we go. Let's throw this behind. Backwards. We want this whole thing ahead. And myself as well. We're going to be going backwards on this one. Position this backwards. Let's try. I'm going to try something. This actually might be a pretty good promo. This actually might be legit. I'm going to flip myself. Yeah. Okay, who are we dealing with here? Some nuggets. Let's go. Didn't you have nuggets last time? That's the real question. Yo, Lily, give me 1 sec, though. Give me 1 sec. All right. Okay. Pizza last time. That's true. That is so true. That is true. Pizza last time. Okay, let's get this. I'm trying to make a promo as we speak. Unless we, you know what? Let me. I'm gonna try to get some people in the chat. Let's do some Instagram. Let's throw this on right now. I have an idea. Here, I'm gonna send a picture to my phone, and we are gonna get some people on. Let's do this. Is this one work? What about this one? Okay, let's do this. Share. I'm gonna send this to I'm gonna let my Instagram peoples know. I'm still bad at this whole YouTube thing when it comes to lives. So here, let me try to get some people in. Let me try to get some people in. Let's do this. I'll just say I'm live. Live stream. Come on. Like the video if you were in. Like the video if you were in. Live. Here, I'll just put live. Live. Let's do this. And then we'll need a link. Let's go to YouTube and get this thing out. Copy link. Boom. All right, that should help. We should be able to get it. We should be able to get a couple more in here. I don't really have anything in specific to talk about. If you guys have anything, ask away. We have East versus West upcoming. King of the Table. I have a tournament next week. There, it's up live now. Tournament next week. And then I have a super match. I'm in the midst of making the promo right now for the after polls against a Russian and Ukrainian national champ. Current Canadian champ. Current smaller guy, but extremely, extremely strong. Yeah, kind of a last minute super match, but it's gonna be good. Excited to see Gennady versus Michael match. Looking forward to see the monster win. I hope the monster wins, dude. I really do. I really, really do. If the monster can pull this off, which I'm expecting him to do, we're in for a hell of a time. But I'm definitely on Michael's side for this. Rip Samantha Bull. What? Oh, do you know who Sam is? I don't know who Element 115 is. Also, tell me where you guys are from right now. I want to see where's everyone from? I want to see where y'all are from. Devin's last pick, he didn't seem happy. Still 10 kilograms, not mistake. Dude, Devin is but to be honest, I think he wins that matchup. Hungary, let's go. Monster Michael Todd, I'm pumped for him. I'm super pumped for Monster Michael Todd as well. I think that's going to be an absolute banger. We have 5 likes in the chat. Thank you. Let's go. Can we make it 7? Can we get 7 for 7? I'm not asking for much. All I need is to have the exact same amount of likes as we have people in the chat. Come on. Let's get it there. Can we do that? 5, come on. Don't be doing me dirty like this. Yeah, Gennady's strong, but I think Monster Michael Todd is he's on a mission. And if he beats Gennady, it's going to be, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Gennady and Monster Michael Todd, though, interesting matchup. Devin Petrenko, I bet against Devin too much. I think Devin takes this one for sure. Even though like Devin is somewhat deceiving when you watch him. You see him practice and you see everything he does, and you would just assume he's going to lose it because Petrenko is like some god essentially. But no, that's not. I don't think that's going to happen. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Wow. Do you guys have any tournaments upcoming or any super matches? Anything out of the ordinary? If so, I want to hear. Do you guys have any super matches upcoming or any tournaments? Any tournaments? Alex Kurdyukov versus Keanu McGill. I'm setting up a promo. I'm trying to set this up. All right, I have a comment here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna get to you. I'm just setting this up. I'm in the midst of making a promo. I'm coming to you very quick. All right, let's get to the chat. How many pounds to expect when you increase arm wrestling specific list for the next year's provincials? I'm expecting a good amount. Depends on the lift. if you don't know, I will be going to Costa Rica for the North American Arm Wrestling Championships, and then I'll be doing the Pan Americans in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So Nationals was originally on the list. I don't know if I'll make the national tournament. I will be doing provincials for sure. That's on the to-do list. But depending on how things go, we'll see. What about you guys? What are your lift numbers? Let's compare. Out of all respect, my journey for national champion begins next year. Let's go, dude. Where are you? Are you ranked right now? Are you amateur? Would you consider yourself pro? Nacho Macho. And also, I want to say thank you guys for tuning into the chat on a Saturday evening. It might not be the best time to be hanging out on YouTube, but hey, we chilling. Let's try something here. Give me a second. Let's go. Come on. Man, I had some noodle box. I don't know if you guys have eaten noodle box before, but I smell like sriracha and garlic. Gross. I also decided to have an extremely spicy food, and my gut's feeling it right now. My gut's definitely feeling it right now. All right, while the chat's calmed down, let me quickly continue on this promo thing we have going on. I don't like this orange thing that was bothering me. Can we do this in bold? That's better. Boom. Nope. Let's do this. I'm setting something up here. If the chat's calm, we chill. We're good. Super match. I'm trying not to make this too big. I want to release it like tonight. Let's do this versus. Now I'm gonna get the stats up. Okay, I see. Does Bro think he could have taken a few rounds off Tom if you would have faced each other on the 16th like originally planned? Does Bro think he could have taken a few rounds off Tom if you would have faced each other on the 16th like originally planned? I'm not 100% sure what you mean, dude. Does Bro think he could have taken a few rounds off Tom if you think... What do you mean, does Bro? What Bro are you talking about? Sam? Tom? I'm a little... Sorry, my mind's a little tired. Clarify, please. Oh, screw you, cut. Bro is you, okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. So, does Bro think he could have taken a few rounds off Tom if you would have faced each other on the 16th? I would like to think so. I mean, I feel good, but we'll see. The time will come at some point. Tom is a very, very strong. He's a very strong guy. Very strong guy. I have a big problem coming ahead at this upcoming tournament in a week. I'm facing a guy who just beat a Canadian national champ. So it's I got a couple matches I have to work on. If you guys want to say your lift numbers, go ahead as well. Seriously, it's not always about me here. Let's we could share the wealth. We could share the wealth. Boom. Excuse me. Alex Kurdiukov. Unless we're going to go lower, we can do that. Ooh, that might be better, actually. And what if we did the names up higher? Oh, I need this to be... Fuck, I'm an idiot, dude. This has to be like... Okay. This has to be like Instagram stuff. This can't be... Editing... Resize. Here we go. Social media. Let's do... should I do... Shit. Instagram post. All right, let's do that. And I also need a social media Instagram story. Boom. Copy and resize. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah. Okay. Open designs. Let's see. Boom. And is this it? That's not it. Well, throw Sam a win during your rematch. I wouldn't want to see him get discouraged and quit pulling. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. The problem with Sam and I is we've already arm wrestled a couple times, and he's not given the best chance currently because he's literally just coming from a vacation. I think he was in Thailand recently for like 3 weeks while I was training. And the main event was supposed to be Tom and I. However, because Tom is injured and can't pull, I really wanted to arm wrestle. And I'm like, well, let's find someone. And so I reached out to other strong pullers besides Sam because I didn't want to have to pull Sam again, at least for now. Not because I'm better than him or he isn't as strong. It was more just like we've already arm wrestled a couple times at a provincial level, and we've had a super match here, and we've practiced a bunch. But you need a main event, and I figured it would have just appropriate to get someone. And Sam isn't no slouch. The only thing is I don't think he was able to prep as easily as I was, just because he was on a vacation. But Sam's good, man. He's very strong. So it's like, it's never going to be an easy day. Everyone who's arm wrestled Sam always says the same thing on how strong he is. Back pressure is 38 kilograms, 75 kilogram body weight. Okay, so you're definitely a lot lighter than me. 38 kilograms back pressure. One sec, let me look that up in pounds. So 38 times 2.2. 83 pounds back pressure. Okay. Yep. Minus, let's do, what did I do? 120. 36 pound difference, roughly. Okay. No, it's not crazy, but it's good, man. That's in the 30 kilogram range is awesome. If anybody wants to shoot your numbers, go down. Let's talk about it. One thing a lot of streamers do, I don't know if you guys realize this. You could jump onto any arm wrestler stream. I don't want to sit there and have to hear about that person the whole time. Like, let's just all chat. Let's all talk. Like, as much as I'm sitting here talking on the mic, you guys are here with me. So, you know what? If you guys have questions, I'll definitely answer. But I'm always opening to just talking about each other. It doesn't have to always be about the person who's live on a camera. That's just the way I see it. Hopefully that made more sense. Resize. I want this in a... Hopefully that makes sense. Seriously. Copy and resize. Open designs. Continue editing. Why is it not doing this though? Add a page. Here, I have an idea. Design. Can we do resize? Instagram story. Let's do Instagram. Let's do Instagram. Boom. I'm gonna try. This might work. Man, I'm so confused. Nothing crazy for now. Hundo P, dude. Hundo P. Give Samantha a chance. Get some screen time. Put a masterclass. Samantha. Do you know him personally? Like, Samantha. Give Samantha a chance. You know, I was gonna be. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not someone who hooks very well. At least I don't have a good history of being in a hook. But Sammy's very dominant in a lat drag hook position. And the last time I went there with him, it didn't go so well. But because I feel stronger, I was gonna possibly try to go directly to hook with him at this super match. The only issue is if I do it and I fail, it's not gonna look good at all. I don't really want to give him too much though. He's too good. He's too good. Why is this like? Give Samantha a break. I know, dude. Give Samantha a break. Do you guys also know what's going on with the Carolina Pedersen situation with WAF and IFA? I'm still trying to figure this out. I did make a video on it. I did reach out. I've gotten no answer. If you guys have any idea of what's going on, please, let's talk about it. I'm interested. I also did make a video with my predictions of Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall in the same video. So if you want to check it out, I'm telling you, go take a look. It's, we chilling. We good. We good. I'm gonna try something here. Create. Let me try to recreate a design. So if we do, what I don't understand is I'm trying to get this into a Instagram post. No, just page. Done. Copy and resize. It keeps coming back to this is not a post. This is a square. This is not a post. This is a rectangle. Thank you though for tuning in on a Saturday evening. I mean, you guys are legends. Legends. What if I were to do this? I go copy. And then I go to design. Let's go design templates. I just don't understand this. Okay, let's see. We got another comment here. Got some other get some screen time. Top 3 guys that you could be pulling this coming Saturday right hand. Ole Danilov, number 1. Number 2, Max. I'll tell you what his name is. Let me tell you right now. His name is Maxim Sizanov, Ukrainian freak. Very strong. And then Alex Martises is good too. So if I face off against him, he has a absolute ridiculous press. I think as of now, those are the 3 guys I'm worried about. What's interesting though, provincials, I went in a 3-round war with Max. He beat me. I was in a winning position. He lifts his elbow, we reposition, and he ended up winning the match. But now he's also beating the number 1 guy in Canada in a position that he's beating him in a hook. So I think it's no secret when I do go up against Max, and I think it's going to be for that 3rd spot. I really do. I'm going to have to rely on that high grip. And I mean, unless his hand got even crazier, I know for a fact he's not going to take my hand. The only issue is he's so strong deep into like a very low hook that it's going to be very tough. And he might just dominate me. Or I think I'm underestimating myself a little bit too. He's gotten better. I've gotten better. I lost to him barely last time. He's now beating stronger dudes. I'm beating stronger dudes. But I feel like my hand is going to be a problem for every single person. Every single person. Maybe not Ole Danilov, but everyone's going to have an issue with it. My plan is to get 90 pounds on December and aim for 112 pounds for December of next year. 90 pounds is good, man. I don't know how your supplementation and your food intake and your recovery is, but if you can dial that in, you could push pretty heavily. Alex M is pulling this weekend. I don't know. But if he is, I'll be facing him. Now, I will say, I did practice pull with Alex at Provincials, and it was easy. I took his hand, no problem. But I mean, that's not really the issue. The issue was if he wasn't pressing, and if he goes to press, I think I'm just going to get smoked. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm underestimating myself. I never actually have had a match with him before. I just know he's a freak, and Alex has this tendency to drive in, and as he's driving in, he carves in his hand. But if I can prevent him from carving that hand and just lock and squeeze up and just pronate up and around, I don't know. But he's Alex's bicep is crazy as well. So we will see. We will see. We will see. That is a new page, and then if we do boom. I'm trying to make a promo for this, and the sooner the better. Isn't Alex Top Roll pulling also this weekend? He is pulling this weekend. He is, but we are supposed to have a super match afterwards. Because Baby Hands was supposed to super match him, but then that fell through. So now that the Baby Hands and my matchup is not happening and his matchup's not happening, we did speak, and Alex did. I'm pretty sure I reached out to the club for a super match. Yes, I reached out to Vancouver Armwrestling Club for a super match for anybody who wanted to compete against myself. November 16th. Alex Topperl said he could not, but he would be available for a super match next weekend. So Alex Topperl and I have made an agreement that we would be pulling next weekend. My supplements are farm, honey, garlic, and bee pollen. Jeez Louise. Talk about all natural. Honestly, that's probably all you need, though. That's probably all you need. Is that literally like? And do you eat a lot of food? Hey, listen, farm honey, garlic, and bee pollen. If you're eating bee pollen, that's just a different level. Yeah, baby hands. Yeah. Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in on a Saturday evening. It's 10 o'clock here, man. That's crazy. I mean, the fact that I'm doing a live this late, it shows you I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. I'm exhausted. The girlfriend and I, we took a nice drive around Victoria. The city's beautiful at night. Everyone's dressed up in costumes. Yeah. We didn't gym before. I filmed the workout. That's actually being posted tomorrow morning, early 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The video I filmed was a 1 week out video and what I'm doing 1 week out that I think is going to help me in terms of prep. I think that you should do Rich Piana's 8-hour arm workout before your match with Sam to make it fair. Dude, I can't even do a 6-minute workout. Forget 8 hours. Age, rest, and quality of what we eat is all factors. Keep the grind, Nacho. Respect. That is so true. Respect. What you need to do is do what Nacho's doing, but do an 8-arm workout as well. There's no secret fucking pancakes, dude. It's nachos and farm honey and bee pollen. Yeah. Also, I'm still struggling with this. Can someone help me plug this in so we could be filming with this guy for lives? It would be a lot easier if this was filming, but I can't. Like I can't. I'm stuck with this stupid MacBook fucking blurry ass thing. Like, also, I will at some point here have a nice like wooden backdrop, and then I'm gonna have 2 LEDs coming off the sides with this camera. Somehow it's gonna be set up so the streams they're gonna be fucking awesome. Take the bee pill. Imagine if supplement stores sold pills of bee pollen. Just plug in. Dude, I plugged it in. You want to see what? I'm gonna show you what happens when we plug it in. Seriously, I'm gonna show you what happens. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna show you. Let me take the charger thing out here. I'm gonna take this, a nice little charger. I'm gonna plug it in the computer. All right, I'm halfway done. Watch this. I'm open up the screen here. You see, I'm looking at myself. All right, check this out. Just check this out. I'm plugging in. I'm literally plugging it in. Watch this. Here we go. Where is the HDMI USB? Look. Okay. See a little spot there? Watch the screen. Is it on? Yeah, we're on. Nothing, dude. Absolutely nothing. I'm plugged in. I'm literally. Oh, maybe that's the trick. I gotta do it through the lens. Is this a thing? Does this work? Can you do this? Oh, I got it, dude. There we go. We're live streaming. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Is that a trick? Is that the trick? You see, like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Actually, that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was good. That was good. But I actually like it. But in all seriousness, I've been plugging it in for days. And it doesn't work. And I know I've mentioned this a ton, but I'm about to return these guys. I got these so I could use this, but no device found on PC. So when I'm actually, it only works if I'm in OBS, which right now I'm not using OBS, but if I go into OBS and I plug it in, the screen actually turns on and it says it's connected to the computer. But the computer is not registering. It registers as a camera, but the screen is black. Like nothing comes up from the computer to the camera. So it says it's plugged in. The computer and the camera know they're plugged, but the computer doesn't. There's nothing coming from my camera that's showing this. Hopefully that makes sense. But I guarantee you the quality is going to be way better. And I know I'm doing something. Here go all the police again. Yep. So if you guys have a trick, you let me know. Seriously, let me know. Hopefully the event on the 16th is a dry event. I mean, are you talking like no alcohol? There's going to be alcohol, but we are going to have Sam gets ready after 2 White Claws. No, it's not going to be a dry event, unfortunately. Unfortunately, yeah. But listen, hear me out. And I want your guys' opinion on this, and I'm being serious. Do you realize every single arm wrestling event on the planet, every single one, except maybe you can maybe even use the European ones as well, they have this fucking rock and metal music, and it can be cool, but like I'm throwing this at a club, like at a legit club. So I have a playlist ready to roll that we're going to be bouncing in that club, and that club's going to be throwing legit house and tech house music. Like this isn't going to be no rock and roll and Metallica. No, we're changing this completely up. So like I'm actually trying to do something a little bit different here. I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. And I'm going to be filming, and I probably am going to be putting that music also onto the YouTube tournament vlog. So I'm going to completely demonetize just for that. Camera name, please, and what PC you're using. Okay, so the camera I'm using that I want to use is a Canon. Here, let me write it down for you. I'll write it for you. Canon EOS RP. And the computer is a MacBook Pro. And I think it's a 16-inch screen. Yeah, let's just do that. Canon EOS RP with a... yeah. But like I've looked it up, so if you can legit help me, dude, the stream's about to get popping. Good, try to check it. Thank you. If anybody, I was told in OBS. So here, let me retry this. Let me open up OBS. You don't mind me here. I'm gonna try to do this again. So as you're doing that, you guys can hang on with me here. I'm gonna really try to put this camera up. The problem is I don't know if it's the cord I'm using. Like I don't know if it's this, like a generic universal cord. I don't know if it's supposed to be this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna retry this. I haven't used this in a while, so let me retry it because I didn't do this last time. Give me a sec. We're gonna retry this. It's probably not gonna work. See what I'm dealing with here. All right, here we go. Into the adapter. Did you try to update the firmware? Are you talking my camera? My camera should be up to date. I wonder if there's a way for me to figure that out. Can you update it? Let me check something. Let me see if I can. We're working here. Canon EOS RP update procedure. Copy it straight to the card, then with a fully charged. How to update my camera with the latest firmware? Turn the camera's power on and set to shooting mode. Okay, here. I'm working here. Give me a sec. Of Canon, yes. Okay, give me a sec. How to update the firmware. Update the firmware by using one of the methods. EOS utility and a USB cable. Use EOS utility and a USB cable supported by the camera to update the camera firmware. Use the card reader to update. Okay. So what if I go to Canon EOS utility? Maybe it could be that. And then let's do. I'm actually gonna put some effort in this here. Give me a sec. Even though it didn't seem to be working before. Let's try this. We're hustling. It would be pretty wild though if we were somehow able to pull this off. Update. Nope. Remove the card reader, select firmware. Okay, so let's try something. So let's go to menu. Firmware. That's going to be on 6 in this, apparently. Clear all camera settings, multifunction lock, manual software. Let me try something here. Let me try something. Not found. Okay, let's see. Copyright information, wireless, text, display, HDMI resolution, sensor cleaning, video. What are you guys saying here? You need to transfer software to Mac. Webcam utility. Okay, I'll look it up. Webcam utility Canon. Let me just see something here. EOS Utility Pro, Canon USA. But I want USA. I want shop about Canon. Support facts. EOS RP. I'm just curious because I'm on the web. I'm literally on the. There's official on the. Yes, I'm on there right now. I'm on the website right now, and I just clicked on my model. Software right here. I gotta see what I'm running, so I gotta go into system settings. General, would it be here? Software update. I'm on Mac OS CUF 15.01. Let's try that. 10.15. Whoa, one sec. I might have this actually. You might be on. We might be onto something. Upgrade now. No. What am I now? Also available. I want to know what I'm using right now. It says what I can update to, but what are we using right now? General. About. Does it tell me? M1 16 gig. Okay, version 14.61 is what I'm using. So let's go to 14. Mac 14. 1014. 6.1. Digital Photo Professional. Style Editor. EOS Utility 13.15 for Mac OS. Yeah, but it's not transfer utility 2.2. Image transfer. Firmware. How about, oh, this is what we're looking for, firmware. This is very complicated. Okay, let's try this. Improves. How do I get it? Download? I have read. Let's download and see what happens. Yeah, dude, it's not working. I need someone to click the down arrow on the top right of the browser. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. It's just I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm on firmware. I'm gonna have to try something. I'm gonna have to update my computer with the latest software. Yeah, software update. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do that more off stream. I'm gonna have to do that more off stream. Oh, I would be sick though to stream with a camera. Because on the Canon, like I'm on the EOS RP firmware. It says EOS utility 315.20. So if I go to system preferences and I go to about, this one's for 15.01. So hey, look, I can try if I did 37 kilograms rising lift. Is this good? How much do you weigh to start? 37 kilograms is good. Let me double check this. 37 times 2.2. 37. Yeah, 80 pounds is good, man. 110 kilogram body weight, 25%. For your body fat percentage and body weight, that is good. I would say that's good. Would I say it's very good? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I would say it's good. Yeah, I think for it's seen. Are you an experienced arm wrestler? Based off what you're saying, it doesn't seem like you are. It seems like you're fairly new. But if you're 110 kilograms and you're doing that, I would say that's okay. That's okay. But like the rising lift is, I'm 15. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. That is good. Then you're also 15. That's very good. I would say that's good. Does Chad agree with me? I think that's good for 15 years old. That's a lot on the wrist, and it's difficult to build a wrist to a very strong rise. So yeah, I would say that's good, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. I will compete in the future. Let's go, bro. Let's do it up. Where are you from? Opana Edits. Who do we have in the chat? Where's everyone from currently? Brazil. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I appreciate it. Let's go. We have Brazil in the chat. Yes, sir. Aiden Ross. Yeah, I agree with you too, Keanu. I'm from Canada too. Let's go. Aiden Ross, that rings a bell. I recognize that name. I love arm wrestling. Toronto side. Aiden Ross. Yeah, that rings a bell. Do you pull a tail, monkeys? I love arm wrestling. Check the link, Keanu, to may help. Check the link, Keanu. May help. Are you putting a link in the chat? Yo, boys, I have a camera right here that I want to set up and stream from, and I think the quality would go through the roof compared to what this is. It does. I think it's going to require me to update my computer, which means I'd have to get off stream, so I'm probably not going to do that tonight. I popped in earlier in the chat before, but no, I don't think we've met earlier. Okay, sounds good, man. Aiden Ross. Yeah, cool, dude. Well, your name sounds familiar. Your name definitely sounds familiar. Aiden Ross. Let me look you up and see if I recognize the face, because it tells me something. Aiden Ross. Well, I don't see anything on Instagram, so it's probably not the best way to look you up. But I mean, that comes off as creepy as hell. No, but your name sounds familiar. You definitely that would make sense if you're in Ontario. Yeah, so I'm trying to set this guy up so we can stream from here. But I did find a cheat code. Technically speaking, if I come through this, right in there. I think we can make it happen. Devin gave up after losing to Levon in the rematch. That's interesting, dude. The Devin Levon thing was very special. We saw Devin at his absolute peak. I don't think we'll ever see him there again, and that's just because of age. It's a big deal. And we can hate and say how Devin's going to possibly lose against this Petrenko, but you guys have to remember he was number 2 in the world very recently. So yes, he's dropped a bunch of weight. He's literally 10. He's in a weight class that's 10 kilograms above me, which I think is crazy. But he's good. He's very good. I think after he gained all this weight. Thoughts on Devin's plan for a 22-pound water cut in the last 6 days? Fuck, man. Devin, yeah, the 22 pounds, I think he's going to do. Devin's a smart man. You have to keep that in mind. He knows what he's doing. This is definitely not his first rodeo. But I still think he's going to beat Petrenko. And I think a lot of people might argue that. But like I was just saying, Devin was number 2 in the world very recently. So you really have to keep that in mind. You think he can do it or not? Excuse me. I think he will have a retry. He will retry a third rematch. Well, I think the rematch only happens if Levon drops in weight. But unless if Devin somehow runs through the whole division, which it's possible, you got to think that's probably going to happen in 2 years? Let's just say he fast tracks 1.5 years to 2 years. In 2 years from now, he would have to go all the way back up to super heavyweight and gain all that weight, healthy weight, nothing pancake related. Maybe Honey and Pollen. Maybe that's the new one. But Petrenko's tough. You are right, man. A Devin Lau with 135 kilograms is crazy. Petrenko will be very difficult. Petrenko is he's a big problem. I'll agree he'll beat Oleg, but I think the final score will be 4-2 Devin. Yeah, when you look at Petrenko and you see how strong and mean he looks, it's hard to bet against him, but it's also hard to bet against Devin, who just came off a possible close win against Levon. If he would have, look when he stopped them. So if he's stopping Levon, is there anybody else who can stop Levon in that fashion? I don't know. I really don't know. Devin is in some shape similar when he fights Hermes. Yep. And I had Hermes Gasparini smoking Devin, and that definitely caught me off guard. He did a 69-kilogram pronation. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Same thing before he beat dude. Yeah, no, Devin Laird is he's a machine, man. He is definitely interesting for sure. And it's interesting to see his children too, especially Auden. Yeah, something very interesting to see. Right? Devin at 120 kilograms can stop Levon like that. And this Devin will come in at 115 kilograms after hydrating again after the weigh-in. I agree with you. Yeah, see, like Devin is a very deceiving arm wrestler. You think and I'm the one I'd be the one to say firsthand that I bet against him too many times. But there's a reason why he was world champ 2 arms in 2008. Taking less roids, yes. He's probably eating a lot less food as well to maintain his weight. Royal Jelly is the next level on the B power, but too expensive. Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly. I mean, honey, dude, is expensive. Honey is very expensive. Maybe honey and milk is the next one. Don't you find it interesting though how one person like Devin can change the whole arm wrestling world with a new diet, with a new viewpoint, with a new pronation lift? I mean, listen, if I was to come out and start saying the pronation lift is a big thing, no one would believe me. If I were to say, hey, pancake diet's the way to go, bonjour. If I was the one to say the pancake diet is a thing, no one would believe me. But because you have someone who's done as well as Devin, he can come out tomorrow saying hook training is now the new best thing, and most people would believe it. And then most people would start training it. So I feel like it does come with fame. I mean, he is the most popular arm wrestler on the planet. So anything he says, you can technically believe it because most people will follow. Yep. I think Devin will at most do this match with Petrenko or someone else, and then go back to super heavyweight, he has a mischievous look. I think after realizing that he could become heavier than ever after this rest time, I think that maybe next year we will get a colossal Devin weighing in 130 kilograms and even greater pronation records at a giant ass. I don't know. I don't know. Age at some point turns on you. How old is he anyway? How old is Devin Larry? 49. Okay. 49 years old. He's about to be 50 roughly. Yeah. I mean, he can definitely come back and go for that number one world title, but he has to first clean out this weight class, or at least beat a couple people, and then all of a sudden, if he wants to go up and face Levon, that's just such a tall mountain to climb. It's extremely tough. It is extremely tough. Yeah. Royal jelly is the substance that is fed to the bee queen for all his life. Really weird to found and buy. Interesting. Is that a legit thing? Like, I believe you. Is that a legit thing? Not sure if 300-pound Devin is enough. And before Levon, Vitaly Gennady is in front. I agree with you. I mean, the thing is if more than likely, as long as Devin is winning in the lower weight class, especially if he's dominating, he could technically call out Levon tomorrow and get the match in 6 months. The only issue is I think Levon is aware enough that it's going to solve absolutely nothing. I mean, listen, Devin, when he faced Levon, it's just, I'm not going to sit here and accuse, and I'm just saying this is just the reality of the sport. He had to have been on a lot of gear, and Levon as well. I've said this many times. Levon is a walking filing. Levon is a walking medicine cabinet. So it's I mean, yeah, this whole, and that's what leads us into the whole Olympic topic. That's going to be a difficult one. Gennady says he's maybe 85% of his peak shape. He says peak shape was him versus Devin. Thoughts on how Michael and Gennady goes based on that? Gennady says he's maybe 85% of his peak shape. He says peak shape was him versus Devin. Thoughts on how Michael and Gennady goes based on that? I mean, you can take this one of a couple ways. How truthful is he being? You'd have to assume he's telling the truth. Let's just pretend he is telling the truth. If Michael beats him, well, he could just say, like, I was 85%, this happened. If he beats Michael, he's going to say the exact same thing. Well, I was only 85%. The match is coming up. It's coming up very fast. Not going to be biased versus this whole North American thing, but it would be really cool to see Michael Todd win this. I was never a big Michael Todd fan, honestly. I was never a big fan of him. I never really liked the way he did things. I never liked his persona, not in a negative way. Hey, I don't want the cat to jump out the window. We're on a 6-story building. One sec. Majora, be careful. All right. So let me get back to this. It'll be interesting. I mean, obviously, I really hope that Monster Michael Todd wins, but we will see, man. We will see. Synthol and hands can be good. No, don't ever do synthol. And that is advice. That is advice. Don't ever do synthol. And Levon is not even 35, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, but I don't know if he can live much longer based off what he's doing. You see a lot of these deaths happening, especially recently with bodybuilders and athletes who've been doing a lot of steroids. Look at Levon, dude. If you think Levon is healthy in any way, you something somewhere. Like, listen, I'm not like I'm not here to talk about who's doing what and what I assume people are doing, but you have to think, and this is not to be negative. I'm just stating what I see and what I believe in, what I think. The amount of human growth hormone that guy must be taking. Your heart can only take so much. So, yeah, fuck, man. Your cat giving a jump scare and everyone who is watching your live. It would be something if you watch my cat jump out of a 6-story building. That would have been, yeah, that'd be something. But I think cats are a little smarter than that. Love the cat, thank you. If I had my good camera on here, the cat would look a lot better. Yeah, I never liked Michael either. I mainly had a problem with his style, but this comeback he's making is really amazing and respectable. I agree. And going back to that conversation, I was never a fan of Michael Todd because he comes from a very old school background, and I'm not, personally, I'm not a big fan of this whole old school thing. I kind of like more of the modern style training. I like being I just have a little bit of a different viewpoint on it, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just my own personal opinion. But when I started looking at some of his content, and I don't really watch much of his content, sometimes I'll pull into one of his lives or I'll check out one of his videos. But I do like his home gym. The Monster Michael Todd Factory is fucking amazing. Like, that's something I would love to have. I still would go to a gym and train because I'm a very social person. But having something like that at my own house would be so cool. But you know what I was thinking? And you guys would be, as I'm saying this, you guys are going to be the OGs to hear this. The plan for the girlfriend and I is to get a villa in Spain in the next couple of years, to live there part-time. And what would be nice is if we had a villa in Spain, let's say a pool, we have a beautiful view, and I want to have my arm wrestling table outside on the patio area with all the views, and I want to have a glass box sitting right over the table, just a transparent glass box. And then I can actually film some content at the villa in this beautiful place in Spain, and then actually film content there. Very, very unique in its own way. Yeah, I thought that'd be cool. Would be cool to see him win. It would be. Imagine arm wrestling with testing. Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole, man. That's a whole rabbit hole. Roids are the real deal, but will make your life a living hell. That's depending on the route you take, depending on what your situation is. 100%, I can agree to that. If you're someone like Levon, I mean, listen, yeah, that's a whole topic on its own, man. I can see Levon winning. I can see Levon arm wrestling to 40. Yeah, to 40. It's pretty sad. You can be world champ, but I mean, the problem is when you're so high. It's one thing to be world champ, and I've never been there, but it's another thing to actually stay world champ because everybody is coming for you, and everybody's looking to do more and more gear, eat more and more food, train harder than last time. So it's definitely, yeah. The Olympic thing is very interesting. I just, yeah. Even Artem Morozov suffered to beating Camille. Morozov, dude, that's another walking filing cabinet. I say filing cabinet, pharmacy, sorry. Camille, Michael is very strong. Imagine seeing Jerry Catarat and Camille Jablonski both pressing right on each other. Whose arm snaps first? Probably Camille's. Gennady is too much aggressive. Gennady is smart too. He is smart. Brian Shaw Gym is OG too. I like Brian Shaw Jimmy. It's fucking awesome, dude. Michael feels really human. Great heart. Yeah, I agree with you. Michael is extremely down to earth. Very few people actually inspire me. I do have people that I look up to from maybe like an internet standpoint. Not like no celebrities, but I'm talking people I think have had a very good impact on my life. And Michael definitely has touched me for sure. Like, Okay, let me rephrase that. Oh, that sounds so bad. Michael, before someone says something stupid, Michael has definitely had an effect on me in a positive way, just based off his story and to see someone go so low to come so high. Yeah. Levon feels small. If you compare Devin with Levon and Brian looks like he has 10 centimeters more than Levon in arms. I agree with you. And the difference is Brian is he's just a big pressing freak athlete. I mean, everyone's on something, but I feel like from a genetic standpoint, Brian has way more better base genetics than Levon did. Levon did. Does, sorry. And you can just look at previous pictures. Like when you look at pictures of Brian Shaw 10 years ago versus Levon 10 years ago, Brian Shaw was still massive. Levon was, was he my size? Maybe a little bit bigger? Yeah, it's wild. Wild. That is very true. That is very true. Forget about Brian. Bring the grizzly from Greece. What grizzly? What grizzly? Thank you guys also for liking the video. We're at 6 likes. We got 6 people in. I really appreciate it. We got 8 people in now. Like, if you haven't liked the video, please do it. It's just a free way to support the channel. It really is. And maybe one day, we can connect this guy. If we ever get, I don't know, maybe if I can get my computer updated. 9 people in. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're gonna leave, can you just drop a like on the way out? That'd be awesome. Free way to support the channel. But thanks for tuning in. Brian started arm wrestling now, and he is probably capable to beat Ryan Bowen. Yeah, he'd probably beat Ryan Bowen. Do you guys want to have a Ryan Bowen conversation? His hands look like a watermelon. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. Brian Shaw's a freak, man. He's a freak. He's going to come in and just smash Eddie Hall. That's exactly what's going to happen, and it's not even going to be close. It's not even going to be close. Ryan Bowen versus Mandugas GOAT battle. Greatest of all time. Mandugas. Arm wrestling is going to be popular in the future. It already is, but it's growing, man. It's definitely it's growing, man. There's a lot of people. Let's do it. Well, pterositis is probably going to kill Bowen. Let's make that clear. Some popular strongmen are going to compete in arm wrestling. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. Think about arm wrestling being a normal thing in TVs. I agree with you. It's coming. Families watching like a normal thing makes me feel very happy. It is, man. It's going to happen. I mean, look what's on TV now. There's Power Slap. Would you rather watch someone slap someone in the face or arm wrestle? I think arm wrestling is a little bit. So if Power Slap can make it, arm wrestling is definitely going to make it. I just think with arm wrestling, it's just so unorganized, and there's just so many different leagues, different rules. I think Engen is on the way, though, of changing that. Favorite movement for wrist power? Are you talking for a very strong wrist? Because I have two answers to that. Yo, I gotta find. I threw a song on a while back. What was it? Non-copyright. Is it non-copyright sound music? I don't think so. No. There was a banger song I was playing at some point. We're all having fun with it. Non-copyright music. What was it though? Upbeat. I don't even remember what it was. Upbeat music, no copyright. Let's just change it up and see what happens. All right, let's get back to it. I have a weakness. When I start to arm wrestle with someone, I lose position way too easy, like Ernie's. It's the same thing. Yes, wrist power and containment. My arm gets close to the pad, and at this point, I start to gain. Wait a minute. When I start to arm wrestle with someone, I lose position way too easy. So is it just your arm just opens up? Is it you're not well connected? Very okay. Yeah, I think that's just practicing. So do you have access to a gym, a pulley system of any sort? The way I like to see this when I'm practicing, and I only started to do this maybe in the last 3 years. When I practice with something, I go to the middle of my elbow. You see this right here? I lock down and I'll do my movement in this position. I won't do no crazy far movements, but I'll do everything in the middle. And as I'm training, if it's just this, everything is in this position right here. It's not over here, it's here. You lack center power and bicep. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to just point one thing out, but it's also difficult in a way because I'd have to actually see. If you want to send me a video on Instagram, if you can do that, I'll definitely be able to point you out and return a video back. I could possibly do that as well. And also, if you're from Brazil, bom dia. Como voice? I curled 40 kilograms in hammers. Jesus. Yeah, that's heavy. That's very heavy. Yo, hey, how long have you guys been a follower of the channel? I'm curious. How long have you been watching my content, or what was it that made you follow my content? I just out of curiosity. In deep positions, like you said, Keanu. I entered now. Thank you. Okay, so I mean, but that's the thing though, is it's like if you're training, when you're going to a table, and this goes for all new arm wrestlers, and it's a very hard concept to grasp because it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit. When you come to a table, we all have this this idea that you come up and you put your elbow as tight as possible to your lat, and you want everything to be pulling back. But what you really need to do is you can take your left hand or whatever, put it forward. You always have to be square, right? So when you're gonna come up, elbow goes a little bit to the center, just a little bit. You want to get that squeeze down, and as you're training, look how everything is. I'm training here, not here, here. So when I'm doing my movements, 1, 2, 3. If I'm going to the side, 1, 2, 3. If I'm going to go in a hook, 1, 2. Everything has to come here. And as you're in this position, hand, forearm, bicep, shoulder, everything's here. That's when you want to bring your other shoulder and bring it in at the same time. You want to be training at all times like this. Because when you get on a table, that's exactly what's going to happen. You do not want to do in your first tournament where you come up and you're sitting like this, because you're going to get opened up. Everything has to be in tight, and everything's in a pulling movement, right? Unless if you're going into press. Hopefully that made more sense. You don't really need, well, I mean, table time obviously helps. But if you're not going to do table time, try to use your mind to think about arm wrestling with everything in the middle and do all your exercises here. You don't have to do just slight movements. You have to do some crazy movements, but everything comes in center, and then you can actually work. Yeah. Can you guys just give me 1 second, guys? I'll be right back. You want to come say hi? You guys want to come say hi? Look what I found. Come. I know. Want to say hi to the viewers? Want to say hi to the viewers? Yeah, I know. Hey, come say hi. Come say hi. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. I know. She'll probably want to hang out here for a little bit. I know. She's awesome, man. She's awesome. Majolatita, what are you doing? She'll probably come right back. Thanks. I will do that. So cute. Yes. But hopefully that was able to make sense. And if you guys don't agree, please state your opinion. Majolatita. Majolita. Baby Majolatita. All right, let's see what's up. I am most a back pressure guy, so I like take center and hand control and attack later. I put a lot of time on multi-spinner work. Yes. A little bit of a cheat code. I was never a big believer in the multi-spinner up until very recently. I would say maybe the last 8 months. The multi-spinner will help you in the strap. And the reasoning is, in a strap, if your hand is not near the strength of your arm, you will lose that hand at some point. But in a multi-spinner, your hand's going to go first. So as you keep building that hand strength, it eventually catches up with your arm. So if you're able to isolate like here in this big movement with heavy weight, when you go into the strap, you're just going to rip people open. But you wouldn't want the opposite. You wouldn't want a tool that only helps you here and your wrist falls way behind. Because when you get in a strap, your arm gets ripped, your wrist gets ripped open, and then you'll be pushed across. Yeah. Yep. I lost all my strength when I come in a supinated arm position. I'm good in some deep hook positions. So when you go into a hook, are you losing? Is your hand fully carved in? And when you pull your arm, your wrist goes? A lot of people, they have this tendency when they're arm wrestling. I don't know. It's just something I feel like I've experienced. They just assume you got to cup in your hand and go to the side. But when you're cupping in, think about your fingertips wrapping around the hand of your opponent. So when you're in the supinated position, you're in this, and you want everything into like a very deep scoop. So when you're pulling across the table, you're thinking about the bottom, you're thinking about the top, and you're thinking about that full scoop around the hand. I feel like a lot of people, they go into a hook, they just want to do this. But you have to be able to commit fully and just work on that full, strength all around the fingers. Now, obviously, your fingers don't dictate 100% if your hook is going to matter or not. But when you come in for that full in squeeze, you want to be fully committed on that whole hand. You don't want to just be forearm curling. You want to really dig in. I do multi-spinner with no strap, Toddzilla style. So are you doing a... Let me show you something. All right, I got two tools here. Multi-spinner, and we have Alex's handle. So if you're doing the... Thank you. For multi-spinner, are you saying currently... So I'm trying to understand things here so we can talk about this. First of all, do you have this? And if not, are you just doing this movement? Like, actually, let's screw this. Are you doing this movement with no strap on the hand? You see what I'm doing here? Is this what you're talking about? Also, I'm going to plug in here, if you guys want to save some money before I talk about them, Omega Strength Obsession. If you guys ever are thinking about buying any equipment from these guys and you want to save 10%, use code Keanu. I'm going to write it in the chat right now. It doesn't matter. Save 10% off with code Keanu for Omega strength obsession equipment. Whoa. Also, I do not. I'm going to pin that too. Let's pin it. I'm not making any money with that all, by the way. Like I'm just letting you know, if you guys ever want to save money, if you're ever thinking about getting equipment from these guys, very good stuff. And also in relation to the Devon cupping tool, is you're essentially doing the same thing with Alex's handle. If you're getting pressure, if you're getting pressure up here and you're pulling and it's going away, this is doing the exact same movement as this. I can curl more than my friends, so why do they beat me? Drag side to center, all variants, yes. I guess we'll add on to that. So you can curl, yeah, but that's the thing. Bicep curling means nothing. It means absolutely, well, I mean, it means something, but at some point it doesn't. Everything in arm wrestling, you want to, if your friends are beating you, just from a very simple context, quick, very beginner arm wrestling tip. Always have everything in center, right here. Take your hand and bring it to your buddy's elbow, so it ends up being like this. Then you want to get close up high, so as high as you can, get that squeeze. And when that ready go is going to start, you want to make sure you're fully curled in, just like this. And everything is going to come to the side. Look how and as you're doing this, you want to make sure you're dragging. And you should be fine, because once you squeeze and you start to drag and you dip that wrist, as your wrist goes, the fingertips of your other opponents are going to come off. So you should have no issue. How to improve press if I fully commit my shoulder. If you want to, and this is coming from a non-professional pressing not from a non-professional presser. First of all, practice with bands, practice with weight on your own in very light, isolated positions, and don't overdo it. Because once you snap your arm, you don't want to have to deal with anything like that. But if I was to practice, which I don't practice too often, I line up with some internal pressure. I get my squeeze in, and as I'm coming in, I make sure both of my shoulders are right in here. So you see this right here. And then I start to apply a little bit of side pressure, internal pushing pressure right off the go. And then it's 1, 2, 3, and I just start to slowly commit. And you could supinate, you could flop. That's kind of what I would do. But you don't want to be doing that stuff too fast. Also, thank you for 7 likes. I really, really appreciate it. If I fully commit my shoulder, yes, I'm strong in press. I want to be more strong in press. Portalord, I recommend to you buy a hand grip. Yes, hand grip is good, man. Hand grip is good. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you. It helps a lot. Weak fingers destroy everything. Yes. No problem. Portal God, I work out in a gym, but I suck at arm wrestling. If you want to be good, you got to practice more. You got to watch more videos, and you got to train it. I know it's very difficult at the beginning, because if you don't have a team to train with, it's not, or you don't have a training partner, it's going to be very difficult. But the best thing I could do is just look at videos, look at how-to videos. If you have any bands, any rope, anything that you can pull with, then you could do very well. 4 fingers, do RBJ's old woody handle. Is that the handle that's like this, but it's made of wood, and then it's like the wrist max? Let me show you something here. I'm gonna show you something. What? Just like this. Just like this. And you know what? Guess who it is? Omega Strength Obsession. I'm saying use code Keanu. I'm not making no money. I'm not making anything. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. 9 likes. We got 5 people in the chat. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. I use resistance bands in a tree. I put a table, a chair, site, and do arm wrestling stuff. It's cheap. Anyone have a tree, I think, except if you live in an apartment. Also, I do want to say I will make a video here at some point talking about people's training methods, and I want to be posting pictures and videos of people who watch my channel of the styles if you train. So if it's like someone like you and you have that concept built up in a tree, find me on Instagram. Just put in my name, Keanu McGill. Send me the video footage because I will make a video and I want to talk about the discipline a lot of people have that I probably wouldn't if I was in that situation, to be honest. If you have any pictures, concept, like I'm going to do a video where I'm going to be talking about my viewers and their training methods, because you know I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. I get to I have an arm wrestling table in my house, but I don't know if I'd have that motivation and discipline to train if I didn't have the official professional tools around me. Babe, are you going to bed? Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good night, man. Have a good one. I'll be peacing out here soon as well, so thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's 3 a.m. in Brazil. That's crazy. You know, it's 11 p.m. here, and I'm tired as hell. I'm about to go to bed as well. So you're more of a legend than I am here. But thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will be peacing out in exactly 7 minutes. I'll be peacing out at 11 p.m. tonight. But no, thank you. Thanks for tuning in and asking questions. I appreciate it. My training philosophy is train like hell and do things that separate from others. Yep. And you want to know one thing I've learned, especially as I get better at arm wrestling, is it's very easy to point at the high level athletes and to say, you know, the reason why they're much stronger is because they have more experience and they have a stronger hand. The reality is they're just stronger everywhere than you. And when you look at someone like a UFC fighter, they're not the best in the world because they have the best leg kicks. They're the best in the world because they're the best at everything that they can put together. So obviously, you know, you'll get people like Hermes who could top roll, and he's not known for his hook. But I guarantee you, if Hermes and I were to go in a hook, I would be dead. Like it wouldn't even. There would be 0.00 negative chance. I mean, that's just my opinion. People peacing out. People peacing out. I get it, man. I'm going to bed soon. 5 minutes. I'm out of here. But yeah, I guess I want to say thanks to everyone who's tuned in tonight, for all 3 of you viewers who are watching that are left. I wasn't even planning on doing a live stream, and I was like, you know what? I might even just send it. Saturday evening. I mean, everyone's out partying, out late doing things. Halloween's on the way. I'm like, yeah, I'll just jump on anyway. Four minutes and I'm out of here. 4 minutes and I am out. I feel like I gotta end it at 11. My OCD brain of mine won't let me go. Man, the viewers thing is so weird. Like it'll go from like 9 to like 1 and then to 5 and then 3 and then so I don't necessarily know how much I believe the viewership when it's live. I know when I'm upload a video and I look at the analytics, there's a huge delay when someone's watching versus when it's actually telling you they're watching. So I feel like this whole analytical thing is a little off. 3 minutes left and I'm out, boys. I'm out. But I want to say thank you all again for tuning in. Aiming for the body weight barbell wrist curl level in my country is really hard, so I need to become exceptional. Yeah, I mean, depends on where you're training, but it seems like for the most part, Canada, Brazil, anywhere in Europe, like just it's hard, man. Out of out of a whole country to even be ranked is very difficult. I remember when I first started arm wrestling, it was very overwhelming when I just looked at like I just wanted to be ranked in like one of the divisions, and I was amateur, and I was telling everyone like how many matches do I have to do to be in the pro in the elite 3 or the whatever that was at the time. And they're like, oh, you just got to gain experience, man. And I was so eager and excited. But you just got to treat it like just gain experience, do tournaments. If there's one thing I'd recommend more than anyone, and especially here where I live, a lot of people haven't done actual tournaments. And I think that's the biggest mistake you could do. If you're able to, I know it can give you anxiety. It could be nervousness. It could be anxious, but I do recommend doing a tournament or two at the minimum to get the feel. And the thing I like about tournaments is once you're there and you see everybody ready to roll and everyone's pumped up and everyone's talking, everyone's getting ready, that's when you realize that all that work you were putting in before is actually coming together. That's when you realize like, holy shit, this sport is actually legit. This is a big deal. But if you don't go to tournaments, you don't get that feeling. You just assume like, oh, people are going to go arm wrestle and win a trophy or whatever. But that feeling when you show up and you see 500 people ready to arm wrestle and you're like, holy shit, I got to do well. I have to win. And you don't want to lose. No one likes losing. So that feeling of just going to a tournament alone, extremely valuable in my opinion. And then obviously the table experience and what to do, what not to do, and looking at your matches afterwards and going over it. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. If you have nothing else to say, I'm peacing out. It's 11 p.m. here. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. It's been awesome. I'm greatly appreciative. We got 10 likes on this one. 2 people left on a Saturday night, 11 p.m. I'll take it. Hey, I'm happy. We had a good time. So I want to say thank you, guys. If you haven't watched my most recent video, I posted it up today. I'm talking about WAF and the IFA drama. Carolina Pedersen, she had issues with that. I do talk about it. Brian Shaw versus Eddie Hall, that was spoken about. I also do talk about how much money I've made on YouTube and how much I have invested and what I'll be doing with that. It's in that video as well. And then my prep for my super match and tournament that's upcoming in a week. It's being posted tomorrow morning, so you definitely want to see it. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.